Well, as you can see, since we last did a tour of the barns here, quite a bit of progress has been made. Biggest one of which is the fitting of these windows. Very nice barn looking piece of woodworking engineering that they've managed to achieve here, particularly with the floor that's been lowered inside the barn. So we'll go inside and show you that in a second. The barn window here, not showing up particularly well today because of the light, but we've also got the atrium entrance all fabricated now with the lovely glass and wood sides, which will form the entrance halls to both of these barns and give a view out onto what is still our storage area of building materials, but the carports, which have been built now and finished for quite some time. So let's go inside and have a look around. I've come now into that atrium. You can see what we've done here. When the designs were done, we didn't pay too much attention to the changing levels that occurred over this site, and the ground falls away really from the front where we've just come into that back aspect where we're almost level with the actual subsoil level. But in here we've had to really take the floor levels down quite substantially to get a confluent level going throughout here, and we wanted that without any steps from this atrium entrance going through into both barns, which we've achieved now. There is going to be a large step across the whole of that wall, which will give you a safe two-step down into this building. And then if I start with a small barn, you can see the aspect looking outwards from that window where we started. It's going to be quite high, and really even my view out of there as a 6-foot adult, I'm more or less chin height with where the window boards are going to be. But that's fine. This room is going to be a combined kitchen, diner and living area for the one up, one down. All the first fit electrics are now in, and an awful lot of the first fit plumbing has actually been fitted over the last week. Let's go upstairs and show you the shower room. Well, I'm now upstairs in the small cottage of what used to be the coach house. A lot of the insulation material's been put in and the plasterboard secondarily fitted onto the ceilings. We're going to have this lovely beam exposed right the way across this barn, and it's going to go right the way through into this, which is going to be the shower room. Shower in that corner where the base of the ladder's coming down, and then toilet and wash basin on this end wall. Plenty of height in here, which is nice. Again, this has been achieved by lowering that floor downstairs. It does mean that we're not going to have particularly good access to either of these 4 Velux windows, so we're going to have electric roller blinds on a switch put in for all of those, and manual blinds for the end windows. Again, because the windows are so tall here, the top half is non-opening and the 2 opening sections are on the lower half. Retain this nice little character window out the back, which doesn't open but will give you a view down towards the garden. And the remaining window that's got to be replaced is this one here. That's still the old original, but that's going to come out any day now and be replaced with that lovely piece of modern hardwood sitting over there. So a small upstairs bedroom with ensuite shower room. It's going to be fitted out with some nice kit, electric underfloor heating, and a high level cistern with a good size 900 by 900 walk-in corner shower on a sort of rounded pedestal base there. Should all work. Bed's going to fit on this end wall. It's one place we can put it. Stairs are actually downstairs under that tarp, but are going to be a short dog leg, which is actually going to open out just where it says stairs there, in line with this wall. So it does give you a little bit more leeway to put a small wardrobe and a seat in the far corner of this room. Otherwise it's pretty tight, but it's going to work. And the space is, you know, compared to what we had here, the space is just opening up beautifully. Let's go and have a look at the main barn now. I'm coming through into the main barn. We're starting again in here with a lot of first fit electrics and plumbing. A lot of material still sitting in the middle of this room, which really doesn't allow you to appreciate the full scale and size. I always think it's very strange when they start flattening the surfaces, particularly on the ceilings where we've got the insulation and the insulated plasterboard in place now. It suddenly starts to look absolutely massive, as opposed to where you've got the open joists showing. just doesn't give you the perspective of that large flat surface and space to get the scale of this building. But I think it's going to be very good, this space. We've got lighting designs in place now with switching that we're happy with. We've learnt a lot from doing the previous barns over the last couple of years with the electricians in terms of where the switching needs to be and the circuitry, and we're hoping that's all going to work out and be far more manageable and easy to use in this barn than it is in some of the locations in the other one. This is a downstairs bedroom, still not got the plasterboard on, but a lot of the insulation material gone in. Still doing some work on the upstairs above here with the plumbing, which I think is why they haven't pushed forward with this. A lot of the work that's gone on in here over the last couple of weeks is going to be hidden. Just look at the cabling that's going through these joists. Always concerns me when they start drilling through your lovely new joists just how much wood they've got to remove, but it's not an issue. I know it's not, because these huge great steels that are holding it all up. Downstairs bathroom was all laid out earlier, but the light's been taken out and the material's gone, I think, to allow again the plumber to get this pipe work in, and a lot of that with the insulation's just gone in over the last couple of days. I'm going to make my way up this rather precarious ladder now onto the first floor, where some of that's actually going on the wall, bags of plaster. It's quite exciting. I'm going to switch this off until I get safely upstairs. Oh, here we go, safely at the top. This is the top of the stairwell. As you can see, this has been plastered out for me now. Going to get a lovely view back from this landing back towards the gate and the lane beyond with the green fields. Nicely plastered ceiling, ready for me to come in and sand and get some slip on that. I really need to start doing it. I think I might wait till he's got the walls finished, otherwise I'm just going to get in his way and overpaint the plaster and cause him problems. Again, this bathroom, everything's laid out here now. All the materials, just about everything I think we've got on site. This is going to be a freestanding footed bath, painted sides with a shower screen coming off this wall and a shower. You can see the first fit plumbing fitted there. Toilet and wash basin all ready to go in. And yes, the plumbing's coming up through the floor as we speak. It's tight, this, because of the sloping ceilings. We squeezed a lot into this barn to make it 3 bedrooms up here. And it's not a square shape, as you can see in this one, much wider at this end. Oh, what's happened? I'm compensating for the light, I'm afraid, every time I come around a window. And then again, another ensuite on here with plumbing going in for the sink on this aspect. That's the heated electric towel rail which is going on this wall. Toilet. There's just enough headroom with we've put them as far back as we can so that a 6'6" man can stand up from the toilet seat safely without knocking himself out, and the shower fitting nicely in this corner. Decided not to put a bath in this one because it does narrow, as you can see, quite considerably. This is built into the old boundary walls of the old vegetable garden beneath, and this is the narrowest aspect. Looking back along the corridor, going past that bathroom we've just shown you, this bedroom again, we've moved the door into the central position to give us 2 single beds on either side and the twin Velux windows looking out. They're north facing, so it shouldn't be too badly bright in there, but they can reach the blinds that we're going to have fitted to all these windows. And again, this one's just starting plasterers, buckets ready to go in. Slipper bath in position there. All the sides of these walls are going to be matchboarded or tongue and grooved with a little shelf along the top, and a lot of the plumbing work's going to be hidden just behind that boxing. We're doing the same as we did in the last barn. Allows you to get access to any problems or leaks that you get much more easily than if it's buried under the floorboards once this is all tiled out. But all the ceramics have arrived safely on site, been delivered in 3 or 4 lots very gradually to us. We've taken the advice of the plumber with getting stuff on site so he knows exactly where to put the plumbing when he's doing the first fit. But by giving him the leeway of putting the matchboarding on the side of the walls, it does mean he hasn't got to be quite so precise in where it comes out from the wall as you would have to if it was all going to be tiled. So a lot of progress has been made. This is almost now ready for plastering, the vast majority of it. The floors are going to be ordered and come on site for them over the next week to 10 days. We're starting with the ceramic tiles for the upstairs bathrooms so that those can go down with the underfloor electric heating systems, and then they can push on with some of the bathroom fittings. So good progress, coming on nicely. Don't know how long it's going to take. Don't know exactly when it's going to be finished. We're not pushing for a deadline with this barn, thank goodness, because we are quite enjoying just taking our time with the building team and not putting them under any pressure. It's a far more relaxed way of doing a build if you can manage that. Thanks for watching.